using impact pretty much all day. You ever thought to yourself, it really doesn't make sense for me to get a 12 volt. I'd like to stick to my 18 volt, but I sure don't want to get stuck with the big battery. For me, I would much rather have a small battery with 1 bar at the end of the day than a large battery only missing 1 bar. What do you guys think? Everybody gets this wrong about power tools. I'm going to show you something. We have 23.8 volts here. We have a 24 volt battery. When I pull the trigger, we dropped in voltage. And what you don't know is under load, we drop even more volts. Check this out. So we drop down to 17 volts. So what these batteries are doing, because they're stacked lithium, they maintain a higher nominal average voltage than the standard 21700s or 18650s. Power to size ratio, this is the best battery Milwaukee offers. No pilot holes. Truth is, you'd probably run a pilot hole in this just to make sure it didn't split if you're a real professional, but we're just seeing the raw power of these drills and impacts with different batteries. That's all we're doing here. The longer the fastener is, the more comparison we can see between the different batteries when it's doing a longer task. Here we go. This is still a heavier combination. Even with the adapter and this smaller battery, here comes the 3.0. Milwaukee first. We already know this thing's going to be better. It should be better. It's more expensive. It's heavier. All the above. So I don't know, it's just me. If I'm working on a scissor lift or something, it makes a lot more sense for me to be carrying a lighter tool all day and even switching out batteries than it does to be running one battery and trying not to switch it out. What we're showing you here is that this 1.7 amp is just as capable as a 3.0. Now, some comments are going to say this has nothing to do with voltage. It's only amperage because the amp hours. But eight-inch timber lock. Here we go. In my opinion, if you're running self-tappers all day and things like that, you're never going to notice a difference except for how much better your back feels, how less tired you are at the end of the day. Let's see what a forge does. So yeah, stacked lithium makes a huge difference. Now, why is it a big deal that we don't have smaller batteries for Forge yet? One, I feel like they dropped the ball. If you look how small this impact is, and it is tiny, you're about 4.5 inches by about 8 tall. You're at 5 inches, and this is an 18 volt. Possible they don't want to make their own 12 volt platform obsolete, kind of like what dewalt did. And I get that, but also I was really hoping for a 3.0, a 2.7, 2.5, even a 2. We already had a 6, we have an 8, we have a 12. You're really not saving that much more weight. At the same point, you're using a larger battery, you're already gonna have a larger tool requiring 2 hands typically. The extra pound or 2 of weight wasn't that big of a difference. I would much rather have 2 batteries and be lighter and be switching them out, or even have a battery that's almost dead at the end of the day versus having a battery like this and still having 3 bars on it. So let me know what you guys see in the comments below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.